Boker Tov Charim, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live, December 25th, 2016. It is Christmas Day in many parts of the world, celebrated by many. Those of you that are celebrating today, it is tragedy striking all over the world. Starting with, of course, we had the Russian plane that went down carrying 92 on board. Get into that in just a moment here. A fuel tank is ablaze in an oil refinery in Israeli city of Haifa right now. This is the picture you're seeing on your screen and behind you there. And not only that, we'll go back to that in just a minute, a tsunami warning after Chile earthquake, 7.7 magnitude. What a monstrosity of an earthquake that has just struck Chile. According here, earthquake of a magnitude 7.7 that is, off the coast of Chile triggers tsunami alert from the Pacific Warning Center. This breaking news story is being updated and more details will be published shortly. Please refresh the page for the fullest version according to what they're saying there. We'll update that while we jump back over here to the fuel tanker that is ablaze in Haifa this morning. According to the report here on Reuters, it says here, a fire erupted in a fuel tank in an oil refineries Ltd in Haifa on Sunday, sending thick black smoke into the sky above the northern Israeli port city. We have a fuel tank on fire. The level of the fuel is relatively low. It's only about a meter deep there, or 3 feet. Firefighters were working to prevent the flames from spreading to the nearby tanks and that the expected the blaze would be extinguished within a few hours. There were no immediate reports of injuries. Police spokesman Mickey Rosenfeld said video from the scene on Israeli media websites showed flames and black smoke pouring from the tank. And let's do hope that that is about the worst we find of it. Hopefully there will be no casualties as a result. And of course, at this point, we have no idea if this was done intentionally as an accident or whatever the case may be. Still, that is unclear at this point here. What a blaze. I don't see how these guys could actually stand that close to that blaze. I'm sure with it being a telephoto lens, they're still a good distance from it. But heat from those things are immense. It's just unbelievable the heat that this will emit there. Jumping back over here, the tsunami alert there that's going off of Chile, 7.7 magnitude earthquake there. We'll be watching this to see if there ends up being any tsunami as a result of that. Now looking into the plane crash that was headed to Russia. 92 feared dead as Russian plane with military band crashes en route to Syria. The band there, it was a orchestra there that was going there. I say orchestra. It was a choir group that was going there to sing for the troops there for Christmas there in Syria, and they are all feared to be dead. President Putin has called a national day of mourning for this 25th day of December. Of course, Russia does celebrate Christmas on a different day. Theirs is in January, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I know different people celebrate different things different ways there. I'm not personally into Santa Claus and things like that, but that's just Brother Steve anyway. But I do know a lot of people are celebrating the holidays this weekend, traveling with families, even those that are not that do not celebrate Christmas, still traveling there with family and friends. So we'll be praying for that you guys have safe traveling while you do meet with your families. I know even Jewish people do the same, especially in America, because everything's closed during that time. So families still do get together regardless of what your beliefs may be. But anyway, the hull and fragment of the Tu-154 plane operated by the Defense Ministry have been found about 1.5 kilometers off in the Black Sea, the coast of Sochi, at a depth of 50 to 70 meters. The ministry said in a statement around 3,000 people are involved in the search and rescue operation in 10.5 square kilometers. I actually thought I had heard that there were possible a few survivors on the crash. I may be mistaken on that. I cannot confirm that at this point here. It says here, according to preliminary reports, the Tupolev transport plane had 92 people on board, including 84 passengers and 8 crew members, and went missing over the Black Sea around 2:40 GMT after refueling at an airport near Sochi. Most of the passengers on board were members of the Alexandrov Ensemble, the official choir of the Russian Armed Forces. The Russian Defense Ministry said they were traveling from Moscow to Russia's military base in Khamim near Latakia, Syria, to take part in the Christmas celebration with the troops deployed there. The head of the choir conductor and composer, Valery Kalov, is among the 65 members of the ensemble presumed dead in the accident. Very much a tragedy for the Russian people today, especially after so much good that Russia has done in liberating Aleppo, freeing so many tens of thousands and thousands of Syrians that have been held captive against their will for the past 4 years. Very tragic thing. No doubt the Syrian people will be remembering this as well. I'm Stephen Benoon, and this latest update on Israeli News Live. More to come later today. Shalom.